temperatures, primetime audio, video, East State Street cam. Still a little bit cloudy out there, but you're going to see lots of sunshine, and this weekend especially, lots of sunshine at Midway Village Museum.
That's right. That was a picture of the present, but if you like the past, so much going on at Midway Village. Luke Fredrickson joins us now. World War II Day. It's a big reenactment this weekend, right? Tell us a little more about it.
Well, we're going to have great weather. You just showed us that. It's going to be a little warm for the guys in those old blue uniforms, but it's going to be no rain, which is nice. And we're expecting over 1,000 reenactors and dozens and dozens of authentic military vehicles, tanks, jeeps, half-tracks, everything out there. And we'll have a series of skirmishes in the woods, and then narrated main battles in the field with our trench system with tanks and pyrotechnics. And
it's incredible. And I don't think people maybe realize this is one of the largest World War II reenactments in the Midwest and kind of all over the country.
Well, actually, we've grown enough in the last few years. We're the largest in the country now.
Wow,
if you measure it by a number of reenactors, and they really love our site for this. It's perfect for them. They take over the woods and they do foxholes, and it's almost like they forget that people come to see it. They're just doing it for themselves.
But they love it when the people come up and ask questions.
Yes, they do.
Honestly, one of the best parts about it, if you've never been, going and meeting the reenactors, because they're so passionate about it.
And they represent units from 9 or 10 different warring nations in World War II, and they all have a lot of deep history about what their unit they're representing did actually in World War II. So you learn so much just by interacting with them, like you said.
And they really do strive on authenticity. So you really do feel like you're stepping back in time to that day, right?
You bet, exactly. And of course we have Rockford's Camp Grant interacting with it now too. We have our new permanent exhibit on Rockford's Camp Grant, and we'll have Rockford Peaches reenactors out there. You can play a little ball with some of the Peaches who were playing during World War II. So it's nice to tie in Rockford's own history into the whole thing.
It is. You did kind of mention it now. What are some of the activities folks can expect throughout the entire weekend?
Oh my goodness, so much. There's a series of lectures in the Museum Center on the Holocaust, anti-Semitism, women in the war, women playing baseball. Of course, there's the series of reenacted battles in the woods and in the main battlefield. We have a group called Sweet Reminder who do songs of the Andrews Sisters at the gazebo. Really put a nice flair on it. We have a whole series of great food vendors and pig minds out there serving beer, and I know I'm missing a dozen different things that are going on. General Patton's briefing, and we're having victory parades at the end of each day. So
end of each day. That's
yes,
huge.
That's right.
I was like, that's a little bit of a difference.
Yeah, and you can just sort of see all the different vehicles and tanks and units march by, and be reminded that the war did come out good for us.
Yeah, and the war can be frantic, so can setting up for something this big.
Yes.
What's it been like for you for now, what you have said is the largest reenactment in the nation?
Well, we put a lot of time and effort into getting this together. You know, we have a pretty small staff there at the museum, but the reenactors, they have great leadership of their own, and they take care of getting out there in the woods and getting these foxholes and everything, their units set up. And they actually start showing up on Thursday evening, and we have school groups, over 400 people visiting for field trips on Friday, so kids can come out and learn firsthand and get to see things you don't usually see in any field trip.
No, and that brings up another great point. There's really interesting, unique memorabilia that you will see nowhere else.
Yeah,
exactly.
And you guys do a great point of highlighting that for folks throughout the entire museum.
Absolutely, that's very true. We have a group of vendors too who sell many of these things that you can make family keepsakes and remember World War II days there too. So yeah, it's a lot of stuff going on. It's very busy. I suggest that people get there early. Don't need to get tickets in advance, but you can get them on our website. That kind of saves some time in line if you get your tickets in advance. Otherwise, get there early and enjoy the fun. It's going to be beautiful out.
And you have some discounts, I hear, for veterans and members, and a lot of different options for folks.
You bet. Seniors are $15. Adults are $20. Children are $15, and unless you're under 5, then it's free. And World War II veterans are free. We usually get a couple World War II veterans show up, and they really enjoy it. That just is amazing to me to see them, and the reenactors just, bow down and embrace them too. So yes, it is. It is. We try and keep the costs down and make sure that the whole community can come out.
Yeah,
And remember, it's 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Saturday, on Sunday 9 a.m. to 3 p.m.,
That's
right?
correct, yep.
And you can come during that whole time. You have to be there for the entire
That's true.
6-hour or
That's
8-hour
true.
windows, but there's enough to do too.
Yeah.
And with those reenactors, they come from all over,
Yes,
but they
they
probably
do.
get excited about this one because it's so established.
Yeah, you bet. And like I said, they love our setup that we have a replica trench system, so they can really get deep into the authentic battle recreation and the narrations and the pyrotechnics go on. That they really feel like they're living back in the 1940s.
And those who attend will feel that way too.
seriously.
Yes, absolutely.
The battles are one of the big draws. What is the prep like for that? Because I know a lot of people,
Yeah.
they will camp out all day long
Yeah.
just to have that front row spot.
Yes, it's the reenactors recreate a different battle for each main battle, and they'll tell you whether it's in the Battle of the Bulge or on the Eastern Front or in these different places, and so you can pay attention and learn exactly what you're seeing. It's pretty exciting, but if you really want to pay attention and dig into the history, they'll share it with you, and you'll learn which units from which countries are fighting, and you can always read back and compare it to what happened back in the 1940s.
Yeah, a great retrospect
Yeah.
for people that are history buffs. If
Yeah.
you have a really special interest in World War II,
got
this
it.
is definitely the event you want to go to.
This
Or
year,
if you- or if
this
you
year I
just
went
like
to the
history.
World War II Museum in New Orleans,
Oh,
which I
yes, yes,
recommend for
amazing.
anyone. And after
Exactly.
seeing that gets me hyped up, and to
Yes.
see this kind of reenacting is just
Got
something
it.
that is just
I've
off
been
the
there
charts.
too. It's very, very impressive, and yeah, I recommend anybody that gets down in that area to check it out.
And we recommend people coming to this event
Yes,
this weekend
you
for
got it.
sure.
Yeah,
Once
go
more on the
check it out.
details. Let's just kind of go over it. It's at the
Sure.
Midway Village Museum.
You bet.
Saturday and Sunday. How much does it cost to get in? And
$20 for adults, $15 for seniors over 62 and children. Are also 15 members get a half-price discount, and we really appreciate our members, and they help us do all the other events around the rest of the year that are not quite as big.
Yeah.
But and World War II veterans are free. You don't need tickets in advance. You can buy them at the gate when you get there. Parking is free right there at the park by the LZ Memorial there, next door to Midway Village. So, yeah, the weather's looking great, and come on out and bring an appetite. We have great food vendors, so you can spend the whole day enjoying the whole place.
And Aaron Wilson might even put on a
Absolutely
hard
will.
helmet on Friday, right?
Yes,
Oh,
he
of
shows up
course.
on Friday.
I guarantee
If you
you.
want to see Aaron riding around in a tank, tune in around noon on Friday.
Yes.
I'll be escorting him around and making sure he doesn't
coast
get
is
into too
clear.
much trouble.
Yes, all right.
Keep him under control for now. Well, thanks so much for being here, Luke. We
Thanks for
always
having me.
appreciate it. MidwayVillage.com for all the details, ticketing information, and everything you need to know ahead of World War II days.